Hello and welcome to the Unsliced Podcast. It's episode 2. I know you're all excited. We're all here in the studio after quite a long break.
Yep, we're all here.
It wasn't that long. It was like a week or two.
It was 2 weeks.
That's not that long.
And we went camping. Two different camping adventures. I went across the Southwest on a road trip style camping trip, base camping in locations. It was hype.
Wow.
It's dope.
Me and Jake went to where did we go?
See, I don't really know. We went up into the Sespe Wilds, and I don't know exactly where we went, like locationally, but I know we had a really good time.
Lockwood. We went to Lockwood Valley.
The Lockwood Valley. Oh, okay.
And it was cool. Lots of water.
Lockwood Valley.
Yeah.
The home of the water. That's what I've always called it.
That's the ocean.
The home of the water?
Yeah, home of the water is the ocean. A lot of our people on the trip ended up getting injured.
Oh my God.
There were a lot of injuries.
So, Jake and two of our other friends ended up carrying 2 backpacks a lot of the way.
Strong men.
Very strong. I didn't do it because I was sick.
You were sick, so you didn't go at all?
No. I didn't want to carry the packs because it would just really be hurting me.
So excuses is kind of what I'm...
No. Like, they didn't give it to me because I was sick.
You're not a real man.
Anyways, let's see. We slept in a cave.
Oh my God, we
dope.
totally did. Let me tell you about this cave.
You talk about it, Jake.
So we come to this one campsite this night, and I'd been here before, so I knew there was this cave. So I was like, everyone in the front. We all ran a little bit. It was a couple hundred feet. And then there's this wall. It's a short little bouldering wall you got to do with your pack on if you're going to sleep up there because you need your sleeping bag and whatnot.
Right.
So you go up this little bouldering excursion, maybe 100 feet, and then there's this cave. Oh, there's this ledge, and then a cave behind it. That cave is maybe 3 feet high and sandstone. So you shimmy in. You like do a little army crawl, lay out your tarp and your sleeping bag, and you lie down, and the cave is like just above you, and you're just looking up, and it was really fun to sleep in that with some friends.
It was uncomfortable.
You go to that? Did everyone make it to that?
No, just 5 people slept up there.
That's dope.
It was super uncomfortable. It was the most uncomfortable night, even though I didn't have a lot of injuries. My back was really hurting in that cave. It was horrible. And it was not like a bouldering. It was actually kind of a pretty steep ledge. I was surprised that I had to go up it with one hand because I didn't want to carry up my pack. So I took out my sleeping bag and my tarp and my pad, and I held it in one hand, and I literally just ran up the wall and trying not to fall over.
Jeez.
It was the most comfortable sleep of my life, actually.
Wow,
I didn't use my pad, and I maybe woke up 3 times that night, way warmer than the rest of my nights, and I had a hammock.
You put the hammock in the cave?
No. Yes. I put the hammock in. No,
that's wild.
I slept in a hammock every other night, which was very comfortable, but slightly colder. Whatever. I loved my hammock.
I mean, and just for the audience, we haven't talked about the camping to each other at all. So this is
except for me and Killian.
Except for those 2 because they were together. I was on my own.
You talked to me about yours a little bit.
A little bit. I mean, it was a good trip. It was not as we didn't have to hike every single destination just to get to the next point. But it was chill. We went to the Southwest. I think Arizona, Utah, Nevada. It was dope.
I saw.
Yeah, there's a video.
2 videos.
Yeah, 2 videos. You saw both of them.
Part 1 and part 2.
Yeah, I made part 1 and part 2.
They're very good.
Can I see this video?
They're on my YouTube channel.
Your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Don't shout it out.
Plug.
I won't shout it out.
Don't plug.
But I will just say that it is kind of dope that we got to go on these separate trips. But I kind of missed recording because we didn't record. So.
Yeah, it was kind of sad that we didn't get a chance.
Yeah.
We had a plan to record before and then release, but we never got to do that.
Yeah.
No, because they're having this whole event in our recording studio. They had to
our studio, by the way. They took it from us.
It is the school's room, but our studio. They stole it from us. We rightfully deserved it. I don't know how much they were using this room, but they cleared everything out. So I don't know.
They actually?
Yeah,
it was gutted.
It was gutted out.
I don't think they used it.
They just didn't. Okay, so for everybody who's never seen our studio, it's quite messy. There's a lot. It's like, and it's not. I'm not gonna say we record in a storage room, but there's
I mean, it's not really our studio too. It's like the music rooms area.
I mean, it's a studio. I mean, there's drums and there's like $400
really
guitars.
Like our studio.
I mean, we own all of it.
Okay.
I could take it whenever I want. So it's technically mine.
That's a great.
Just like road signs,
and
they're
traffic
free.
cones.
You can take them. And
Sorry, I'm racking my mind because I heard this really good joke about traffic signs. Oh my God. I didn't.
road work ahead.
Okay. I didn't know.
hope it does.
People have been accusing my dad of stealing traffic cones and other such things, and like highway boulevard signs. And then when I got home, I didn't believe him, but all the signs were there. Okay, so
It's not a very good joke.
kind of ruined it because I didn't say it properly. But you kind of assumed the premise.
I don't actually. I have zero idea what the joke is.
Okay, so basically, oh no, he was oh my God. Okay, my dad. People were saying my dad was addicted to stealing speed limit traffic things. I didn't believe them, but when I got home, all the signs were there.
As
Hit
in
the
like
drums. That's not the joke.
It's the
But,
bottom.
how was I supposed to go all the way
With
over there
haste.
and
With
like
haste.
hit the perfect ching on?
He's
the
like
drum?
2 feet away. He could have done it.
I don't have any like instrument.
I think you should learn how to do that just with your fingers. So occasionally you can go over and just. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what happens when I make a really good joke. Hey, I heard this other one on the trip.
I don't
Did
want to
you?
hear it.
Time flies like an arrow.
Does it?
Fruit flies like a banana.
Wow,
That's so funny.
that is really funny.
Right?
I thought it was good.
Okay. Anyways, I remember this one time we were going back from this hike and I was on a bus.
Okay.
It's like a long bus ride, and there were these couple that was from. They told me they were from Nashville, and in my head I immediately said, "Oh yeah, I have family in Texas." It's,
For real?
yeah, I
That's
said
sad.
family in Texas.
That's horrible.
Yeah, I think they looked at me really weird because there's.
Did you wait? You said that out loud?
I said, yeah, no, don't. Yeah, I also have family in Texas.
Ooh.
And they said they were from Nashville.
Oh,
Nashville,
that
Texas.
sucks.
I've been to Nashville, Texas.
They looked at me real weird. I continued the conversation, but two people I know, they were like looking at me weird, and I was like, why are you looking at me weird?
I knew it was Tennessee right when you said it.
Nashville?
Like when you said Nashville, I immediately
Yeah, I
knew it
know,
was
but it was
Tennessee.
like after a long hike.
I don't care. I've had a long day, and I still knew it was Nashville.
Okay, a long day isn't the
Tennessee.
same thing.
Isn't Nashville the capital of Tennessee?
It is actually.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
It is
So why I said Texas?
Yeah.
The world will never know.
because they're not very smart.
The Southwest is really weird. You guys ever been there? Like
I've
Arizona,
been,
Utah?
Yeah, I've been to Vegas.
Vegas.
It's so different from where we live in the SoCal area. You know, it's like the weather's different, the people are different. I actually kind of loved it there.
I've been to Utah too.
Utah.
Utah's
What's the capital of
amazing.
Utah?
Park City.
Nevada?
Carson
Nevada.
City.
Yeah. Carson.
New Mexico?
Albuquerque.
Mexico.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Texas?
Dallas. No, Austin.
Colorado?
I don't know that one. Chicago.
yes, we're all good at this.
I've been
Didn't
to,
someone almost die in your camping trip? Someone fell off a cliff?
So
Old news.
Old
so-
news?
when we were on a hike one day, it was I think 2 days before we left.
Yeah.
We were walking and the trail got really there was no trail pretty much. It was just kind of like
A steep hill.
a really steep hill
Just a drop.
of sand.
Just a big drop.
A lot of people said the person wouldn't have died. I just don't think they have taken any sort of physics,
Class.
anything.
Do you really need a physics class to be able to tell if someone could die in a certain situation?
You kind of apparently need to for some people because they were saying that this person would have broken a couple bones, which is just false. Like I saw the drop. I have dropped. There's people who have dropped much less and have had horrible injuries.
Yeah.
So if anyone said that the person would have survived, I'm honestly not so sure. I'm not so sure.
Man, it's dire situations out here. I remember I was backpacking in your same situation last year, and I got horrible food sickness from eating Spam overnight.
Food poisoning.
Jake almost got it too from
Jake
me.
almost got it too.
Mac and cheese.
And how didn't he? I got it from mac and cheese as well. I put day old Spam that is another school we saw on the hike into the mac and cheese, and I ate it, and I got food poisoning for the rest of the trip. I had vertigo. It was horrible.
I have vertigo.
I almost did. But then I was like, give me some of that mac and cheese from last night. Straight up, you ain't eating none of that mac and cheese.
Yeah, because the teacher that was on your trip was also on mine and witnessed the same thing I went through and kind of saved your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake would have
I was about to
horrible.
pound that mac and cheese.
I did pound the mac and cheese a year ago, and that was horrible. I remember one time I was sitting down, my legs were just shaking.
That's weird.
I was, like, throwing up.
Is that like a normal sign of
Who
food
knows,
poisoning?
G? Who knows?
Like you're shaking?
Yeah,
It made your legs shake.
That's usually cold. Like you're cold.
it wasn't very cold, I don't
Were you
think.
cold?
I wonder if we went to the same places.
We didn't.
Oh, okay.
We
great.
definitely know
That's
for a
enough
fact.
wondering. I've done enough today. No more wondering.
wonders. No more.
The whole point is we
quandaries.
didn't know where we were gonna go until like last minute, and we didn't go to the same place at all.
Huh. Well, you missed out because there's a really beautiful spot. There's so much beauty in nature that you just, I'm not. Actually, there's so much beauty in nature you just.
I don't
want
wanna
to
hear it.
Yeah, straight up, I don't care.
I don't care about it. I do this to escape the real world and nature, so I don't want to talk about nature.
Don't people escape the real world by going into nature?
And people escape nature.
See,
by the way.
when you grow up like here, and with like if
By
you
here, he means a place where there's a lot of nature around us.
where there's a lot of nature,
Yeah.
and go to a school with a lot of nature, and have a family who loves backpacking and nature, I pretty much am more exposed to nature than I am to technology and society. So technology and society is my safe place.
Okay, so I have this question. What do you think humans are more like?
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna give you two things:
Okay.
Okay,
a tree, or like a guitar.
a guitar,
Yeah.
Guitar.
Which thing is humans more like? Because I've been thinking that's a difficult one to answer.
probably biologically a tree.
No, but think more less biologically and more like, what is it? What are we more like?
In any situation, a tree probably.
I think guitar.
Well, he's wrong.
See, that just doesn't make sense. Why do you say a tree?
Why do you say a guitar?
Because guitars can sing.
And we can too.
This is
Wow,
true.
that's crazy. It's not like trees can eat stuff and
They
breathe.
can't. They absorb things.
They absorb things
Yeah,
through
it's
their little roots.
plant food is a thing, guys.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. And they breathe. Okay, they sneeze. I think too.
They definitely don't sneeze.
They definitely do.
Show me a sneezing tree.
I think the whole study was about oh, come on, trees can't sneeze, and then it was like, oh my god, they can sneeze.
What?
What do they do when they sneeze? Release
How do
pollen?
they sneeze?
I don't know. They just sneeze. I just know they sneeze.
Can they be allergic to pollen? Can they get sneeze?
No, they can't.
That's
they
like
don't have allergies.
there's people who are allergic.
They're
to
also
air out
living creatures, just like humans.
That's
there. No, but think about it. Okay, so you're thinking about science. Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
What about
Logically.
the guitar?
What about the guitar?
You know what? I don't want a mammoth again. I don't want a mammoth versus.
Kind of curvy.
okay, but
Humans have curves. Guitars have curves.
Okay, but Jake was
Some-
right about guitar singing. We can also sing.
This
That's
is true.
it, though.
Leonard Skinner had a guitar, and
Leonard-
also had humans.
That's cool, Jake.
Did Leonard Skinner have humans? Is that
Yeah, it's true.
he had?
Band members.
Oh, those are
Oh,
his. Those are his.
Leonard
I thought you were
Skinner's not-
talking
He grabbed him. And
like he
stuff,
took
and,
people.
We
and
need to be
took people.
clear. Leonard Skinner is the name of a band, not a human being.
Yeah, I know.
I knew that.
You know what? I've listened to Freebird like 15 times over the course of that Southwest trip. You know it's 9 minutes long?
It is.
15 times 9? That's
a-
135.
Is it?
Sorry, yeah.
It's like an
135.
hour of listening.
It's a lot.
Which means, and it was me who played it every single time. An hour of listening, that's 2 hours of listening. And
Yeah,
it
you're
was
right.
me who played
You're
it
right,
every
sorry.
single time, and I don't regret a thing. Because the thing about Freebird is it's a song you can listen to at any moment.
Not
Okay,
me.
it's 2 minutes of singing and 6 minutes of guitar solo, which is
Not me.
come on.
It's a good song, but I couldn't listen to it for that long.
Very human.
You know, it's
It's not. I'm just not a fan of it completely. It's a good song, but it's just I'm not gonna play Freebird willingly. I'm gonna be I'm excited to listen to Freebird. I'm not gonna do that.
See, that's just not human. That's just unnatural.
How?
Because everyone knows Freebird's just the best song.
It's a good
This
song.
side
Do you
of
not
the
want to be free like a
Mississippi.
bird?
But like, I don't know anyone who's just like, I want to just listen to Freebird right now. Like, no one's like,
You know 2 people now. Mm-hmm. Me and Jake.
you
Yeah.
listen to Freebird.
I'm listening to it right now.
No, you're not.
I'm playing.
Surya
it
is the
from
only
Whoa.
person I know who like willingly just plays Freebird when he has the chance.
I will do it right now.
I don't want you to, but
Don't get us
Okay.
a copyright strike.
yeah,
We've been getting like people talking about our podcast
Oh, people
at
talk.
school, yeah.
and other places.
Other
And I
places.
heard someone telling me, they were like, Toy Story. What kind of favorite movie is Toy Story? Listen.
Oh my god, someone's on my side for once.
Listen, Toy Story 2, more than like, I think it's just the action and the drama.
It's not actually your favorite movie.
No, it is. Yeah.
It's not. I've never seen you watch Toy Story.
How many movies have you seen me watch?
A lot.
Like
You talk
by
about
myself?
a lot of movies because, like, you're a little bit of a nerd. I'm not saying I'm not. I talk about movies all the time. I'm a nerd about it. But you talk about a lot of movies, and Toy Story is never once listed on, like, a movie you talk about. You're never like, that is really funny. Inception does have a good message. Toy Story, that's
Are you
never
imitating my
something...
voice? Was that my voice?
That is kind of what you sound like, I'll be honest. That's what you sound like.
You do it again. Do my voice.
Inception has a good message, but Toy
now,
Story.
Now compared to this, Inception has a good message.
See?
But Toy Story,
Jake, exactly the same.
Is that the same?
Yeah,
voice?
it's exactly
It's
the same.
exactly
I don't hear it. I don't
It
hear
is.
man.
It is. So it doesn't matter if you hear it or not.
All right, that was a cool camping stories like interlude kind of episode. Hopefully that explains our absence. We'll be back to you next Monday. Monday's episodes.
Yippee!
See you later.
Let's all say a word to outro our podcast every time. What's our word going to be for the rest of time?
3,
No.
2,
We're not going to
1.
guess the word. We have.
Gene pool.
How about
Gray matter.
gray matter?
No.
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 What about like woohoo?
That's horrible. That's not a
Pop,
word. It has
pop.
to be a word.
Pop pop.
How about
No, I got a good
Good
one.
morning, good afternoon, and good
No, that's
night.
stupid.
And if I it's
Has to be a
it's,
meme, has to be
it's
funny.
what is it? It's good morning, and if I don't see you again, it's good evening, good.
We're not saying that. It has to be funny. What's a funny word?
Funny
Toodaloo.
word.
How about lamb sauce?
No. That's like
Lamb
that's probably like
sauce.
lamb sauce. No, I like
Unsliced. We have the meat.
No, that's
Are
horrible.
we getting a slogan?
We're not doing this.
Just unslice it.
We're just a random word that we say at the end of the
are
podcast
unsliced.
to end it.
We
Dun,
are-
dun, 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 dun.
No, it's not
Oh,
a
I love
slogan.
that one.
It's
I
not
love
a
that
slogan.
one.
It's a
Oh,
one
that's
word you
another
say
one.
to end every podcast. That way it's synced at the end.
Cut.
That's it. That's it.
Okay, we'll do cut.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Cut.